All right, so this video is the prologue to a series of videos where we're going to be introducing everybody to the base 12 version of pi, or what I think is the base 12 version of pi. So in this video, we're going to talk about the base 10 version of pi. We're just going to go over quickly what we all pretty much already know. So if you were to go to the Wikipedia page for pi, you would see a little model. I'm just going to roll that out for you. It's a wheel that gets placed on the x-axis at a certain spot, has a diameter of 1, and it rolls along. When that same spot gets to another point, it just keeps rolling, but that point is marked off, and that's the length of pi. So we know the length of pi, 3.1415, and it goes on infinitely. And this is a base 10 number. So we start with the length of 3, then we add 1/10, and then 4 100ths, and 1 1,000ths, and 5 10,000ths. So we keep taking that length of 1 and dividing it into tenths and hundredths and thousands and adding a little bit more and more as this circle proceeds along. So there's something implied here, and that's that there's a gap at the end of this. There's a little space here that never really gets filled, and that's why we keep adding more numbers, because we haven't quite got to the end. If at any point we got to the precise end of that line, then it wouldn't be an irrational number. We would have a fixed number. So this is a number that can't be sort of presented that way. And really, this could be any number, any irrational number. We could put the square root of 2 in here and say the infinite limit matches the square root of 2 precisely. This is how we define that length, by saying when we get to infinity, then that limit matches that length precisely. So here we have the square root of 2, over 1, up 1, square root of 2. If we drop that line down onto the x-axis, it would also always fall between points and never actually land on a specific point. So again, that's true for all irrational numbers. Pi is an irrational number. So the gap that I'm sort of mentioning isn't addressed because it doesn't exist mathematically. So that's what I got when I asked AI about that, and I've talked to other mathematicians, and everyone sort of agrees that there is no gap, but at the same time, it's an irrational number. So that's something that we just want to keep in mind as we progress with our model for the base 12 version of pi, or the Dawsonal version. We're going to see some things that they do completely address this idea of the gap, but let's just not get into that quite yet. I'm just setting the stage, so to speak. So that's what we have to look forward to. The base 12 version of pi is different. It's not just going to be a long string of numbers. There's much more to it than that. So I'm just letting you know this is something new and exciting, and so get ready. It's going to blow your mind.